Okay. Told you. You'd have to watch it every day, but I indicated I was way too bushy. Okay. So today we covered conformity. Well, why'd you do that? It's in the textbook. That's why we covered it. So what did I do? All right. First, we read it. Well, what did you read? Case for fitting in. Apparently, it's a little clip from the New York Times. Well, then what did you do? I showed them videos of people fitting in. I covered the Milgram experiment. Why? Because the Milgram experiment, you come across it frequently. It is like a really should know aspect of academia. And I realize you could say, but a lot of your students aren't going into academia. No, but a lot of them are going on to become counselors and nurses. So the Milgram experiment is probably going to come up in their world. Plus, it's a really nifty thing to be aware of. So I covered the Milgram experiment. I don't know what the Milgram experiment is. I'll cover it. So, Milgram experiment. Would you do what you were told if a guy in the lab coat told you to do it? And in this case, you are administering electric shocks to someone you think is behind a wall getting those electric shocks. Turns out they're not. They're recorded sounds. But the test is when I realize I'm starting to do some real hurting damage, would I keep administering the shocks? And there's a dude behind me, metaphorically, there's no one behind me, in a lab coat saying, the experiment requires you must continue. And they say the exact same thing every time. Well, a lot of people do go on the entire time. Conway, what does this have to do with anything? I'm getting to that. So, conformity, uh, as a culture, as American culture, we reject conformity. As the textbook says, we have this big prejudice in favor of the lone wolf, the Jack Reacher type character. Okay, absolutely. I get it. But there we go. Felt like I was way down here. But on the flip side, we also have a strong sense of conformity. Teams march in lines together. They march in holding hands. Coaches, hands in, and we all say the same thing. Sorry. But conformity is really important to understand because in my big kid class today, we're going to cover Emerson. And he says, do not conform. Imitation is a word you're not supposed to say anymore. But imitation is bad. There, I rephrased Emerson brilliantly, I might add. Imitation, bad. All right. So, what do we need to know here? That there are different takes on conformity. Why should a student know this? Because it's nice to be aware, hey, when should I conform? When do I need to stand up for myself? And it's a constant battle. Uh, as a teacher, when should I nod my head when powerful people say things? And when should I, hey, I got a concern about this? Because there are times when both might, or times when one is called for, times when the other one is called for. I was about to say times both are called for, but that would be weird. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't work. So that's it. Conformity. To conform or not to conform. But that is not the question. The question is when. All right. Yeah, not really all that poetic, but oh well. Okay, bye.